Journey back in time to a period before the war when Croatia was merely a blip on the global stage. Nestled on the sun-drenched shores of the Adriatic Sea, Croatia is a land of remarkable beauty and significant historical importance. This is a place where the past isn't just remembered, it's etched into every stone and woven into the fabric of daily life. Croatia's story begins with the Romans, who left an indelible mark on the region. Imagine the grandeur of the Roman Empire, its mighty legions marching through the streets of what is now modern-day Croatia. This period left a lasting legacy in the form of architectural wonders, like the amphitheater in Pula and the palace of Emperor Diocletian in Split, which still stand today as testaments to Rome's influence. The Middle Ages ushered in the Kingdom of Croatia. This was a time of great change, with the kingdom forming a personal union with Hungary. The threads of Croatian and Hungarian history became inextricably intertwined, shaping the political and social landscape of the region. As centuries rolled on, Croatia found itself part of the sprawling Austro-Hungarian Empire. This period brought a significant cultural shift, infusing the Croatian identity with a rich tapestry of Austro-Hungarian influences. The echoes of this era can still be heard in the rustle of the leaves in the parks of Zagreb, and the clatter of cutlery in the bustling cafes of Osijek. In the 20th century, Croatia became part of Yugoslavia, a federation of Slavic states. It was a time of unity, but also of tension, as the diverse peoples of Yugoslavia sought to maintain their unique identities while being part of a larger collective. From the Roman Empire to Yugoslavia, Croatia's history is a vivid mosaic of cultural influences and political changes. Each era left its mark, shaping the country's unique identity and paving the way for the future. The stage was set for a tumultuous struggle that would forever alter the course of Croatia's history. The fuse was lit, tensions escalated, and the once peaceful land of Croatia was on the brink of war. As we delve deeper into the late 1980s, Yugoslavia was a cauldron of simmering discontent. Nationalism was on the rise, and the unity that once held the country together was fraying at the edges. Political turmoil was the order of the day, with each ethnic group yearning for greater autonomy and recognition. In the heart of this turmoil, Croatia, a constituent republic of Yugoslavia, began to see a significant shift in its political landscape. The Croatian Democratic Union, a political party championing Croatian nationalism, emerged victorious in the first free elections held in the country. This victory was a clear sign that the Croatian majority desired sovereignty, and a departure from the federation was imminent. However, this victory didn't go down well with everyone, particularly the Serbian minority in Croatia. They viewed this rising tide of Croatian nationalism as a threat to their existence, their rights, and their identity. The seeds of discord were sown, and the stage was set for a conflict that would send shockwaves across the region. The Serbian minority, backed by the Yugoslav People's Army, began to retaliate, leading to a series of violent incidents. These events further escalated the tension between the Croats and Serbs, turning neighbors against each other and dividing communities along ethnic lines. The fabric of the society was tearing apart, and the government was unable to stem the tide of rising animosity and fear. As the clouds of war gathered over the horizon, the international community watched with growing concern. Calls for peace and diplomatic solutions echoed across the globe, but they fell on deaf ears. The drumbeats of war were too loud, drowning out the pleas for peace and unity. The storm was coming, and Croatia would soon find itself in the midst of a brutal conflict. The once tranquil landscape of Croatia was transformed into a battleground as the war for independence erupted. In the early 1990s, Croatia declared its independence from Yugoslavia, igniting the fuse of a conflict that would ravage the nation for years to come. Croatia, a nation rich in history and culture, was soon embroiled in a war that would test its resilience and determination. The first major confrontation of the war was the Battle of Vukovar. The city, located in the eastern part of the country, was a strategic point of contention. For 3 long months, Croatian forces held their ground against the relentless Yugoslav People's Army. Despite being vastly outnumbered, the defenders of Vukovar held out until the city was leveled to the ground. The battle was a testament to the sheer willpower of the Croatian people, but it came at a high human cost. As the war continued, the world watched in horror as the siege of Dubrovnik unfolded. This UNESCO World Heritage Site, known for its stunning architecture and natural beauty, was under relentless bombardment. The city's historic walls, which had stood for centuries, now shielded its inhabitants from the hailstorm of artillery fire. The international community could no longer turn a blind eye to the conflict. The turning point of the war came in the form of Operation Storm. In the summer of 1995, Croatian forces launched a large-scale offensive to reclaim territories occupied by rebel Serbs. The operation was a success, effectively bringing a large portion of Croatian territory back under its control. The victory marked a significant shift in the balance of power. Throughout the war, the human cost was immense. Thousands of lives were lost, homes were destroyed, and families were torn apart. The conflict also sparked a refugee crisis, with hundreds of thousands of people displaced from their homes. The war was not just a battle for territory, but a struggle for the very identity of a nation. The international response to the conflict was mixed. While some nations were quick to recognize Croatia's independence, others remained hesitant due to the complex political dynamics of the region. The United Nations eventually deployed peacekeeping forces, but the road to peace was fraught with challenges. The war ended. The smoke cleared, but the scars of the conflict were etched deep into the heart of Croatia. Despite the immense challenges and the high cost of freedom, the Croatian people emerged resilient, forever shaped by the trials of their struggle for independence. The echoes of war faded and a new chapter began for Croatia, a chapter of healing and rebuilding. In the immediate aftermath, Croatia found itself grappling with the economic fallout of the conflict. The war had drained the country's resources and the task of revitalizing the economy was daunting. But the Croatian people, resilient and determined, rolled up their sleeves. They rebuilt their homes, their schools, their hospitals. They breathed life back into their devastated towns and cities. The social fabric of Croatia had been strained by the conflict, with communities torn apart and families forever changed. But in the face of adversity, the spirit of unity prevailed. People came together to heal the scars of war, to support each other in their shared journey towards recovery. In the political landscape, the war had left a profound legacy. It had reshaped Croatia's identity, solidifying its resolve for independence and sovereignty. The nation rose from the ashes, stronger and more determined than ever. It began to carve out its place on the international stage, asserting its voice and its values. The journey towards joining the European Union was a testament to Croatia's resilience and ambition. Despite the hurdles, the nation persevered. In 2013, Croatia celebrated a landmark achievement. It became the 28th member of the European Union, a significant milestone in the country's post-war journey. Today, the legacy of the war continues to shape Croatia. It serves as a reminder of the country's turbulent past, but also of its extraordinary resilience. The war-torn landscapes have been transformed into thriving communities. The echoes of conflict have given way to the sounds of progress and prosperity. The war was a defining moment in Croatia's history, a testament to the resilience and spirit of its people. The Croatian War for Independence, a tragic chapter in the country's history, yet one that shaped its present and future. We journeyed through time, exploring the layers of Croatia's past. We saw the tension build up, a nation on the brink of a war that would leave deep scars but also ignite a spirit of resilience. The war unfolded, cruel and relentless, yet amidst the chaos, heroes emerged, defending their homeland with unmatched fervor. The aftermath painted a picture of a country changed forever, a legacy of pain, but also of resilience and determination. Today, Croatia stands tall, a testament to the strength of its people, their courage, and their unwavering hope for a better future. Remembering the past, acknowledging the pain, but also celebrating the resilience. This is the story of Croatia, a nation reborn from the ashes of war.